Why to kick the pitch. Out to center. Judge is under it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Foul ball there.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Matt Olson up to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
There's a swing and a drive. Judge ranging back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time, and that's pretty special.
Here's Austin Riley.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games. Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. No score here in the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ozzie Albies in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Albies starting up the middle at second, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Two outs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one in the air center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah,
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Smoked on the ground to second. And Swanson is set down.
Batting it. The left fielder, Jared Kelly.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a miss, strike one. Swings through that. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's towards center. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in New York. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. He goes down looking.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one out in front that time. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Here's Acuna now. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 4th inning underway, no score. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And the right-hander back to work. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Kicks and fires. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He powers that one out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Verdugo gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Two down, nobody on. Center field. Judge is there. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Michael Harris. And a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Morel drifts towards it, makes the grab, 1 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit.
Eye the tiger, kid.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two outs. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Matt Olson up to hit. The wind and the pitch. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the righty deals. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and it tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Riley in the box again. Takes the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Berg, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Taylor. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 39, Josh.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
No errors. They left 5 runners on.